So we're moving on to our block with 3 pieces in, and this time it's a railroad block. This is a great block to do for beginners. It's very forgiving because as you join them together you're not having to match up the seams as you go along. Demonstrate at the end how you would piece them together when you have more than one and how that works. So to start with, you want 3 pieces that measure 6.5 by 2.5. My blocks here, pieces here are 6.5 inches wide, so I'm just going to cut some strips off. I'm using 2 colour fabrics. You can use 3 different ones. You can use plain and patterned, dark and light, whichever ones you prefer. So I'm going to one piece of that, and I'm going to cut 2 of these ones. So again, my block, that piece is 6.5 inches wide, so I'm just going to cut off 2 strips at 2.5 inches wide. There we go. And then what you're going to do, that's how they out there, and take them to machine, and using a 2¼ inch seam allowance, we're going to stitch the 3 pieces together. Okay, so you're going to lay your pieces right sides together. Just put it under. Put your needle down. There we go. Just going to open that up. And I'm going to join that on the other side. If you were doing lots of these blocks, you could chain piece them, save having to separate out after each one. Go. Now then, what you need to do is press that flat. So once you've pressed it and you've got your block, you just want to check it and trim it and just make sure that it's to 6.5 inches. You may find that where it's moved slightly, you've got a bit to slice off. There we go. Just make sure that's straight there. And that's fine. And then you can put that to one side to go with your other blocks. So I'll just make up another one and show you how they look when they join together. So when you have 2 or more of these blocks, you lay them, turning them each time so that your seams here are joining against one of your flat sides here. So railroad block, if I just take that a bit then you can see. The railroad block is a great one to use if you're new to patchwork and quilting and you're a bit worried about matching up your seams. It's a great introduction, and obviously you can get some great patterns from it.